hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. I'm too on one day on my third. I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift from a boy, so boy, and I'm a gangster. And you a boy. Man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Right now, I got you. Right now. Nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now. Need crew love right now. Cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. Yeah, I'm too up. Round blew up. Copped that new rape on them haters. Threw up. Brother went to jail for them. Told me you up. First time I seen 100 bands, yeah, I grew up. Ooh, on the couches with my shoe up. And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we were blowing your budget in the club to boof up. If your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, I'm with right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now.
Upstairs. Here, there should be a.
What is up, Mr. Roma? Just trying to decide what jerseys to wear. We're coming off a loss, and yeah, we lost the Rams. We lost to the Rams. What was it? We lost by 3. With like a minute 13. We attempted a game-time 53-yard field goal, and we missed it. And that would have tied the game, sent it to overtime. But unfortunately, the situation should have never gotten that out of control. His offense got out to a good start against me. Got out to 14 points, and it wasn't until probably the second half to where defensively I was able to really clamp down where I think he almost should have won the game almost going away, but he made he made 3 really huge mistakes in the fourth quarter, where we punted it and he tried to receive it at I don't know, maybe the 6-yard line. It fumbled off his player's helmet. We recovered it at the 5-yard line and got a touchdown. Did he play good or play cheap? What do you mean? Oh, did he run Oh. Well. Well. Okay. So, like, when it comes to like things that you would consider like cheap things, whatever. Like he has plays like, so for instance, when he's on offense, he gets into his hurry up offense, and he has a play that in his hurry up offense that when he runs it, your defense will freeze, so you won't be able to make any adjustments at all, and then like it's like his players get like free roam, and the only way to counter that is to shift your entire. If you shift your entire defense, then you can like wreak havoc on him. But it's like it took me a little bit longer to like figure that out. Where like he got like maybe like 1 or 2 plays on me. But yeah, he will run like a lot of like cheese this type plays. But if you can stop him. It can lead to a lot of turnovers. I think I sacked him probably 6 times, got 2 interceptions, which I should have had like 5 picks. But, his team is stacked with like all-stars. I think we'll get him in the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah. Well, also having like that type of superstar squad, and for 2 years in a row, like not getting to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like for the type of squads that he's put together, that has to be like highly like disappointing. I tell you what would be a lot of fun is if guys like Don McGee, Mike Belton, or Philly, I think it'd be interesting if they were in this, because I think that they would figure out a way to at least counter the offensive numbers that he's getting versus the the rest of the league. Oh, okay. You just sent us an invitation. Right. I'll get back out of this. Oh, except yours. Oh no. I'm sorry. Not when I said Mike Belton. I meant. Yeah, I meant Ray. Hold on a second. How do I accept your invite?
The new honey, they said I wouldn't make it. I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl.
Hey, you sent me an invite to play the game, whatever. I don't know, I'm pretty baked right now, so I want to do it where we just press it at the same time. No. Alright. Say what? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, you ready? Alright. But yeah, I think if Casey Cody ever makes it to the Super Bowl, like he could definitely end up beating whoever he plays, like pretty easy. I wouldn't say like pretty easily, but like it should be like a pretty good battle. Yeah. I know, I've seen that, especially on like, I want whites. Yeah, well, it's only because they lost. Oh, you going all blues? Yeah, okay. I want to try to get back to whites. Okay. So current color rush puts me in whites. Okay. Oh man. Big old Great Dane sent Lassie. Alright, buddy. Say what? Hey, have you played Casey Cody yet? No. Yeah, if you get a chance. Yeah, if you get a chance. I mean, like his defense is good, but you know what, like Austin McGee, his defense is just as good as, or like better. You know what I'm saying? So, but his offense is like really, like when he gets into his hurry up offense where he's able to run like his gadget plays within that, especially like if your defense like freezes up. And I kind of imagine that when he's playing the CPU, that's what he does. You know, he gets the defense frozen like that. And
fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
See,
where guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken near the 13. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, well, well, what's crazy is that on both offense and defense, he's getting in like 300 more plays, like per player than like any of us. Well, but on both offense and defense, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like he's getting like more. Like I can understand.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Right.
To throw on second down is Stafford.
Ooh.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They
the way we
very
set it up,
quickly to the thrown football.
It's kind of a tradition now.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm usually not going to try to challenge.
Now it's Hunt. And
challenge
to
like
get downhill there as he'll take
first downs like that.
37. Just a yard
unless it was
on the
like some
first
sort of
down
like
carry,
super
so
deep
it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tell you what, Madden 19, I'm a little disappointed in it.
Here's Stafford now on second down.
Nice catch. Is that Marvin Jones?
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll toss it to Hunt. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know.
I hope in extras, Matt, they go back to
take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you
go back
bottle
to
him in
letting you
at varying levels.
like develop a guy. I don't like the way that they
set
it up.
There's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Matthew Stafford. No, he is. As a matter of fact, when we develop guys like that, he's almost kind of like the prototypical guy, a guy that has throwing power, that is reasonably quick.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up
Good
to
drive,
the next
though.
level,
I mean,
because the big
you
fella, he just ate
opening
that one
drive
alive,
that
just stuffed it. In fact, before the game,
lead to a field
he was
goal,
talking to us, and he's like, hey,
unless
these
something
pants make me look fat. And we said,
terrible
nah, man,
happens here.
you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Is he a rookie?
And this one is right down the middle. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points.
Nicely
Maybe
done,
not exactly
bud.
what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board. And a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically,
All right, boys,
ends up
let's do
the
what we
winner.
do.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That's whack. What the hell happened, bro? Hey, did that look? Dude, the animation on that was ridiculous. It got weird. His neck got all bent over and shit. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Nope, it's still weird. He's all wigging out. I'm still on the field. Look at it. What the fuck's going on?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Dude, I looked at it said before the
4
game
yards
Julio's
on
only
that
got
last
4
completion, so
catches in the
that sets
season
up
or something
2nd and
stupid.
6.
Oh, okay.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
Oh, yeah, I did a little juke in there. Hey, when does Barkley come back?
Running the football,
man, I miss running with him, man. He's so fun to run with.
Usually translates into wins.
Yeah, they're hoping to do it
Devontae Freeman's
here.
legit, too, no doubt about it. But Barkley's been really fun to run with. His style is sweet.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
retarded.
He looked like one of those guys.
It's so dumb. I know, it's just so, it just irks me. Like, they put out such a shit fucking... with all the money they got going on. Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying?
They'll set up a throw. And
no.
over the middle. And he'll get
yeah.
the 45.
Yeah. The play's over, and my guy's got epilepsy going on.
It keeps the drive moving.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Yeah. Seriously.
A pair of first downs gives him a first and 10
somebody really dropped the ball there on the programming team when your fucking players are just having fucking ridiculous shit going on.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Damn.
And he's going to take this one up
strong up in
about
there.
the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority.
Great question.
Because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Because they're lazy bastards. They just want their money. Give my money. I don't want to put any money out. You know what I'm saying? I made the game. You bought it. No. And it's still.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. That one goes for 24 yards. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit,
That's
find
nice
open
catch.
receivers,
Nice
and
catch
deliver.
over there. Wait, hold on
that
to
just
it.
means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Line of scrimmage
to
the
Davis?
31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, really? Yeah. Really.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He rifles one that's
Shit.
intercepted.
Uh-oh.
Picked off at the 20.
Nice.
And he's able
Devontae
to
Freeman with a stick.
Right around the 27. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie pick for rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime?
If it was not,
happens too. If you're a rookie defender,
if it was not for Devontae Freeman, that business looked like it was going to his house.
And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
So we got a corner like you on the edge,
every
buddy.
team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Stafford on third down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hunt. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Oh, you thought he was gone?
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
These guys are looking mighty effective here, buddy.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And some room to work. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here we go. Everyone go four down.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh!
Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there.
Taco took it away.
Get the football back.
Brandon, this is a
Went
veteran
up and
quarterback
got
right
it.
there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
All day he rose above the run like Michael Jordan, man. He plucked that baby out of the air.
Out on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they're through the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Nice.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Seen it.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Lions are playing dirty again.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Oh, yeah.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets
he's
go
really
up.
needed.
Still a nice play by the defense.
He's going to the sideline to get some rest. Why can't I tell you that? No, I'm just kidding. It's Julio Jones. He's not out. I pulled him. He took an injury and it came back. Like, do you want to bring him back? Medium risk.
It's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
They get injured, man. Really fuck you. No. I do if I'm in the playoffs. I'll play him. Yeah, when you feel like you need him, you know what I mean? Right, exactly.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. So he got free of one tackle and couldn't do a whole lot else. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He's a little jittery.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. It's complete to Grant. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Oh, what the... Yeah.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
No.
Back to throw. And they can't bring him down. He will
Nice
find
play.
Davis on the left side, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as
Yeah,
they get
I needed
closer
that.
for
Like
3rd
that way,
down.
it made it
Hardney
somewhere
sold
where
the
like
go
now we're in the
route
game.
really
You know what I
well.
mean?
Thought he was going deep, then curled it
play
back
here.
inside
We got
for a
some
nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes,
Potential.
don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of
Cruel.
fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And avoids the contact by sliding.
I know.
8 yards that
Oh,
time,
yeah, he
able
did.
to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often
My
bring in
QB's slow,
baseball
too, like,
guys
for me to get
teach
that, like, you know what I'm
quarterbacks how to
saying?
slide in key situations.
If that-
You want to protect your franchise guy, make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Oh, I
A
saw that guy
perfect
step up and
slide
pick you up. I
to
was
avoid
like,
the
it's my
big hit
time.
and
It's
pick
my
up a
time.
first
It's time,
down.
boy.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, no, I did. And then I saw, like, my running back or whoever it was pick him up, and I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll go down here
Should've done a
right
high
around
step
the
up in there.
23-yard line. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Oh, look who's back out there.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What'd you say? He's talking smack.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
Gun!
play action. They'll throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, his third touchdown now on the year. And the
Ooh, dual safety blitz
are
too?
in for 6.
That was awesome. That's the right time, boy.
So it goes for a rookie.
It was at the right time. There was nobody over there.
Earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
All right.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Yeah, I really hope that.
And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
But like how you develop
Can't wait to
players,
see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Because Tom Brady
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
That's
nice
right.
effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
My superstar corner that I drafted last year, I changed his name to Trey Bell in honor of Taco Bell.
Second and 10 now.
You remember
from
him from last year? You remember him from last year?
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready? Waiting.
Stafford eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it. And it brings up 4th down.
Living on a prayer. Look at him. That was wow.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As he's on to punt for the first time
No
tonight.
shit. They're playing 500 old school football right there. Who's going to get it? 500. He was just a cluster of fucking bread jerseys. Yeah. He's funny.
This is fielded at the 27.
God, he was going so slow.
So just a 3-yard
He like break his ankle out there?
following a punt of 45. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And here now come the Falcons. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Twitching. Oh, they are doing it now. Look at them all. That is ridiculous. It's just crazy. Like, what are they doing?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You've been doing this thing for like many years. I don't know.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I'm going to make a sub right quick.
We got to do it on defense, too. It's about Vic Beasley.
All right. Yep.
We'll put in Grant for Jones at the number 4. Oh, okay. Now where's Hall? Hall at the number 4.
Mm-hmm. No, he ain't back yet. He's taking a piss. Yep. All right, ready to roll, Paul? That's the Rook. Yeah, he's saying he's talking smack.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw, and he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Conversion. Oh, man, defense.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Buddy.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
Gooch, baby, Gooch. Gooch coming in and say flatten some fools.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead
like,
of the
who's the
sticks,
Gooch?
whatever you want to call it.
They're not
7
calling me
yards
the
on
Gooch
first
for
down,
nothing.
That fits the bill.
He smashes fools, bro. Fucking guy wears a 5-pound fucking chain instead of a necklace, bro. He's fucking gangster.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
He fucking, it was pretty gangster. Pretty gangster. Yeah, that was awesome.
The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And finding the tight end Hooper. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket,
got rid of it
they go
soon
left
enough.
or right? The defense loses its leverage, right? There's
Come on,
little
boys.
chaos back there. And receivers
Punch
come
one
open.
in here.
Great
1.5
discipline
up
on
a
that play.
touchdown.
They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
Gooch!
And he'll have the first down,
Nice run,
getting this
Gooch.
one to the 14-yard line.
Oh,
8
sweet.
yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect
Me?
us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
So let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now they'll run on the draw. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Now back to throw.
Oh, Gooch, you
Incomplete.
fucking... Damn it. I
16
didn't realize
seconds
Gooch was the
now
one
on
who was
clock.
back there.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution
Oh, I hit
of
that
that
offensive
defense
line?
right there? Zone was absolutely locked
No,
up tight.
well, probably says it
He was
bounced
trying
off
to
one of
force
the
it in there
linemen.
on third
It
down.
wasn't
But
his
if there's a
hands.
time to force it, he felt
It was
like
just
he needed to
I
make
might
a
have threw
play,
it too
right?
early.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's
I
nothing
don't know. They're giving him
available
camera
there for him.
time like he made a mistake.
So out now comes the field goal unit
That's
for
looking
the
gooch.
Falcons. This just a 24-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half. And expand
Gucci
that lead.
man.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
It says if you're gonna fuck the gooch, you gotta at least use some lube. I don't
Bryant
know what
now,
the fuck
after
that
hitting the
is.
field goal, gets set to kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Yep, I'm gonna make you sweat. Like a key sweat song.
They run with Hunt, and an alley to run. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. The final shot before the break. Stanford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's that way over everybody.
So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we send you down to
Nobody would get it.
Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We gotta take a picture of those numbers and see if I'm the big winner. You play the lottery tonight, Michael Romer? Oh, well, you know what? You don't have to worry. We've already got the winning ticket over here, so nothing to worry about.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Oh, okay.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that.
You can buy one on your phone right now.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll work something out.
Just that. Third quarter starts with
come on. Did you recover it too? Oh, he forced it and recovered it. I'm not going to give you $5 million after a treatment like that.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
That's one of the most big free agent
Yet
gets.
they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Big 20.
I think so.
following the fumble recovery. Stafford looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he
Right back
returns
at you,
it
buddy.
here to his own 18-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think
Man,
of
we got the
center
ball
field.
back,
You know,
everything.
you're 8 because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball.
I gotta
And
get
what
my
do
camera
center
ready for when the
fielders
big
do?
game comes out. I can
Catch
snap a
the
picture of
alleys,
those
right?
numbers.
They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
You know what, Mr. Romer? I'll tell you what. Since you can be part of me winning the lotto and enjoy that with me, I think I'll give you some millions. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's fair.
Leopard! Leopard!
You do my mad not to. I'll have like
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Paul.
And just what you want on a
Paul,
first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Paul, I win $1 billion, and I pay all the guys in the league to be my Madden entourage because I like playing my Madden games. Like, guys, you know what? You guys don't have to work no more. I'll pay you $100,000 a piece a year to just play Madden one season at a time.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Like, you get paid like $500 and so it's like no one could ever say anything
Yeah.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Gooch!
Gets this one just
Gooch!
shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
We getting Gucci.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, damn.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right around
talking
the
about it.
47 this time. Give him 8 on
Make
the
a
play,
billion.
and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Yes. I'm fucking crazy is what it is. Yeah, I heard about it.
And they'll go on the ground.
Gooch!
Finds a seam inside the 40. Flexing his
Gooch, don't
muscle
stop,
at the
dog.
30.
You know who he is?
Fights free yet again. He's going to
The
go out
Gooch
of bounds,
master.
but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
He's
able to
Gooch,
rip
bro.
off 32 on that one.
He's
It's a
Gooch.
first down.
Dude, Gooch has never even had... Hey, Gooch hasn't had any carries all season until this game. He's a goddamn animal.
This drive, he's
Dude.
come alive and in a big way.
Dude, we drafted him
Now
last
he's
year.
starting to
We
gallop.
drafted him, and this guy is playing time.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Right back
Oh,
to
yeah.
him on 1st down.
Oh, he missed the hole right
He's
there.
going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him
Nope.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone
The Gooch
in
is really
sync right
impressive,
there.
Mr.
Obviously,
Romer.
the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's a monster, bro.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he's eaten
Dude.
up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Yeah. I know. Gooch has
You
to
know
come
that
back
old
in because...
expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up,
I only got to sub him when he's yellow.
That was the same case
when he's doing good.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, I felt like he had the step. Oh, I threw that. This Falcons fans in Detroit. I threw that same pass against Casey Cody yesterday. And I looked like I had it, and he fucking took it to the. He took it. He picked it off. Took it away from me.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Gooch doing all the work.
Freeman.
Gooch doing all the work, and
His
Freeman
6th
comes in to
touchdown
fucking
of the
seal it.
season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too.
Anyone who's ever had anyone buried in the city of Detroit in Cantrell Funeral Home.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
May have a lawsuit.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
It was bodies in the attic, dude. Dude, tell you what, dude. I want to run my next Halloween theme park out of that former funeral home, and we can run seances all day long.
So this offense, they
have
should
ghost hunters.
That's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
A one-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Monday.
All it takes is just one lazy worker. just one person who's like,
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
oh,
That is
come on,
incomplete.
Farmer.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Chick going around Robert Banks in Metro Detroit right now?
Back out there.
It's crazy. A female in a sea mask going around Robin Banks.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, yeah?
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Try to jump in.
So out come the Falcons now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play. A really explosive
Dude,
play.
I called in so many people to block that I only had 2 receivers in that play. Yeah, but it was after the first down. I scored a first down. It was one of my downfield blockers who got called for the penalty.
For the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You're going to make me bring the Gooch back in, aren't you?
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get
well, I'm going to have
on
to.
The perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Gooch to come back home.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Stop gooching me. That's fucking great. You've been gooched.
Freeman again.
Oh, come on.
Be met at the line of scrimmage and taken
Where's
down.
the acceleration at?
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
They still haven't done the, they really want you to watch the news until they can give you the winning numbers to the very end. I'm going to have to pause it when the fucking numbers come out and take a picture of this shit. So I can see if I'm the winner.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, it's an offense. You know, some drives you have it, some drives
look at him. He's over talking shit like, man, this is my shot to do what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, no about it. I mean, it was 3rd and long. It was screaming for a pass. I think they tried to outguess him there with the running play. They didn't fool him at all.
Went in the wrong direction.
He's a stone-cold killer, bro.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And
I missed it.
Here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Right.
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to
He
come
touched
off the
it.
field,
Who touched
not
it?
really
Your
move
guy
the
touched
ball
it?
well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I've been drinking.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run again with Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Oh!
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roll.
He did drop it after sliding in there and everything.
Half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing just about on his own goal line.
Who you talking about?
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return
I'm going
there,
this way.
call
I'm
it
going that way.
13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like
now
they
the
were
deer
able
are
to exploit
poisoned.
right there.
Can't eat the deer either. This shit's crazy, man. We better start doing something about this. On the news, they were like, don't eat any deer meat from Mascota. They are poisoned. Oh, I'm going to pause this real fast. Hold on 1 second. Oh, wait, I can't pause it, can I? Oh, no, I threw a pick trying to fucking... Oh, no, I just threw a pick for a touch, Poey. Trying to get this damn numbers captured.
Interception return for a Lions touchdown. Remember, this is
That's
the
fucking
number
ridiculous,
one
dude. All I wanted to do was pause it, and it wouldn't let me pause because it was in the middle of a gameplay. And I'm like, just get the play over with. Interception for a touch.
Not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after
What a
that one.
fucking crazy episode that was. I better be the winner after that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you were very unlucky in the game of Madden because you won $1 billion and you were looking for your numbers.
The lead down to 17-10.
All easy, checking his numbers.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
He did.
And a pretty good return here.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't for certain he's got an old school phone. I wasn't for certain the quality would be there and he'd capture it for sure. I said I bring this technology and make sure we get those numbers. Those are most important. I need a picture. I can't rely on Paulie. Paulie would be like, no, you don't have the winning numbers. And when I discard my thing into the trash, he's like, that sucker, he had the numbers all along.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Thank you.
And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays,
he's going
that's often the
Guccio,
difference in winning and losing.
He's on Guccio,
Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
I just really amped up right now because I'm like, I could be sitting on $1 billion and all I need to do is see the numbers. No, I'm just looking. Oh man, he gooched me. He gooched the gooch.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2.
Oh, I'd have like 10 different tickets. It's all right. I'll save that for after the game, for the after celebration.
Fake. They'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Thank you.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And all the way down inside
the Gooch.
The 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger?
Dude, the Gooch just ran through like 10
First
dudes.
seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to
He
stop
wants it.
him here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He'll get it up the middle, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
Gooch gets
And the
his.
Falcons will extend
Never
their
even been
lead.
involved in a game. Comes out against
Now
the
the extra
Lions and
point
was
try
like, look at me,
forthcoming.
motherfuckers. Look at my tackles I got. How many tackles has he broken?
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
It's cool because when it didn't draft a running back this season, and I was like, man, too bad
Now
the
here's
Gucci never
Bryant to
panned
kick
out.
it away.
And all of a sudden, Gucci is playing something.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On first down at Stafford. Flush to his right.
Oh, what a catch.
Complete to Galladay. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. Now they've got their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
To throw on second down to Stafford. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Yeah, the mechanics in this feel a little weird to me.
The Lions on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
Love
A
that
shotgun
chicken from
snap for Stafford.
Popeyes.
He's going to let this one go
Ooh,
deep.
that's a good shot.
And a
I
shot
was surprised. I
taken
think
on third down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that
Is this
downfield.
decision time? But you decide to do something crazy. He's saying, yeah, fuck. Are you serious?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
At the end of the game, we're pushing. Looks right.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
But you're not
and that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Let's talk about what is
their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
And they'll go with the ground attack.
My coach.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll get inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. On the counter, Devontae Freeman.
Damn, they're trying to hurdle it.
On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, this week if he pulled it off.
Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone.
I'll try to plow him with the gooch.
Touchdown.
As he puts his shoulder in him, gooch.
Great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Gooch has been strong. Find himself starting role next season.
A try here for the extra point.
Paulie's been telling me about the Gooch, and I haven't been playing him. He's like, man, give the Gooch a few carries, man. Okay.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Okay.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
Well, your running back has, if I'm not mistaken, he has
this is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Okay.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Casey Cody
and last time out, went for it on 4th down,
to the
turned
Dolphins.
it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
What's the next best thing?
Like, I will have.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stafford on 1st down. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their
surely,
night.
No,
Mr. Rummer.
Fumble's kind of indicative of how this
surely, Mr. Rummer.
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up 1st and goal. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Oh.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw
Trying to give the Gooch it. You could have took it to the hizzy.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And on the ground,
oh, man, he got
running
rocked.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
Did it yesterday?
This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this program.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And an alley to run. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 12 yards is the pickup there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. First and 10 now from the 30. On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Oh, I get it. You're not going to run another play. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, good sir. Oh, no, I thought you were like running like another play.
But Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute.
Okay.
So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
I get it.
So for Atlanta, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down.
I'm sorry.
And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thank our entire